Hello everyone and welcome back to my magic storytelling shed and welcome to week 4, can you believe, of Lockdown Library Tales. Thanks to everyone who's been tuning in each week to listen to a story. Today I've got a story for you all the way from Italy. I thought it'd be nice to have a story from somewhere hot where we can kind of dream of hot weather and holidays, all those nice things. So here we go. This is from Italy and it's called Buried Treasure. Gianni pushed open the door of the old farmhouse. Good evening, Signor Bruno, he shouted. The old Signor Bruno invited Gianni in. He said, come on in, old friend. Please sit down, make yourself comfortable, and have a lovely glass of wine. So the two old friends sat drinking wine all evening, and they talked about a lot of things, including their crops, their lives in general, and their families. And after a little while, Gianni said, Signor Bruno, I can see that something's troubling you. Do you want to talk about it? Old Signor Bruno said, yes, Gianni, you're right. I just really don't know what to do with my grandson, Mario. All he does all day is lie in his hammock and just look at the sky. He's so lazy, he never wants to do any work, and I really don't know what to do about him. Gianni thought for a while, and then he said, I've got an idea. It might just solve the problem. He told Signor Bruno of his plan. The old grandfather laughed. It's a good plan. Let's see if it works. At 11 o'clock the next morning, Gianni strolled up to the farmhouse, where Mario lay, as usual, dozing in the sun in his hammock. Good morning, Mario, said Gianni. He pulled a piece of old, crumpled paper out of his pocket, and he looked at it long and hard. Mario, Gianni said, I found this old map. It's very hard to read, but it seems to say that there are 50 gold pieces buried in that field over there. Mario sat up straight away from his hammock. 50 pieces of gold? I could really do with that, he said. He jumped down from his hammock. Gianni smiled. Together, Mario and Gianni hurried to the field, stopped and looked at it. It was covered with tall, thick weeds. We'll have to clear all those weeds before we can start looking for the gold properly, said Mario, and he ran to the farmhouse to fetch some tools. Gianni had never seen him move so quickly. Then Mario worked all day, clearing the weeds from the field. The next morning, Mario was up early, and when Gianni arrived at the field, Mario was busily digging. The soil was so dry that it was throwing up big clouds of dust. I think you better water it, Gianni said. Mario ran off to the house to fetch the hose, and he watered the entire field. Gianni took out his map and peered at it. Perhaps you should start digging for the gold over there, he pointed. Just then, a whole troop of chattering young children came home from school and ran across the field. I'll have to keep them away from here. They might find the gold before me, said Mario. I know. I'll cover the whole field with stinky manure. That will keep them off. He hurried away and fetched a horse and cart. He loaded it with manure from the stables and spread it all over the fields. Then he started digging again. He began at the north side, then he dug the south side, then the west, and finally the east. Mario dug the whole field, but he didn't find any gold. He was so fed up that he decided to go back to the farmhouse. He didn't see that Janny was dropping little seeds from his pocket as he walked across the field. "Maybe I didn't read the map properly," Janny said when he joined Mario back at the farmhouse. "I know. I'll send the map to a very clever friend of mine. He'll be able to read this strange writing. I'll let you know as soon as I hear back from him." Mario waited for weeks and weeks. At last, Janny came over one morning. "Hey, Mario," he called. "Come over here with me and take a look at your field." Together, and with his old grandfather, Signor Bruno, they walked to the field. Mario stared at it in complete surprise. The whole field was covered with row upon row of fat, juicy lettuces. "You see what all your clearing and watering, manuring and digging has done?" laughed Janny. "I just planted some seeds for you." Just then, a merchant drove up in his horse and cart. "You can have all of this lettuce for 50 pieces of gold," Signor Bruno called to him. The merchant counted out the gold and gave it to the grandfather. Mario and Janny cut all of the lettuce and loaded it into the merchant's cart. "Here are your 50 pieces of gold," the grandfather laughed, handing them over to Mario. "They were there in the field all the time. You just had to grow them." Mario stared at his grandfather, and then he stared at Janny. "I think you two planned this," he said, frowning. Then he laughed. He thanked his grandfather for the money, but he wanted to give it to Janny. Janny wouldn't take it. "It's yours," he said. "You worked hard for it." From then on, Mario worked hard on his grandfather's farm and grew huge crops of wonderful vegetables. And every year he gave Janny enough seeds to grow a whole field of lettuces. The end.